Merhabalar arkadaşlar, Skyrim'e hoş geldiniz. Bir önceki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bakalım Carla'ya ne diyecek?
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision.
Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Peki, dikil taşta buluşuruz. Üstümüzdeki yük 304'e 360. Dikil taşa doğru ilerleyelim. Üstümüzdeki fazlalıkları atımıza bırakırız. Yanlış kapıdan mı çıktık? Etraftan dolaşmamız gerekecek. Hadi. Buz koparanla Bülbül kılıcını şimdilik bırakalım. İlk önce geliştirmemiz gerekiyor. Belandria'nın kaşığı var üstümüzde. Diğer iki parçayı da bulup bu görevi de tamamlamak lazım bir ara. Şu aradan geçebiliyorduk herhalde. Daha şehre girip çıkmaya uğraşmayalım. Diğer kapı da burada zaten. İkili taşı bulduk mu? Siz ne yapıyorsunuz burada? Bu gölge taşı günde bir kez görünmez olmayı sağlıyordu yanlış hatırlamıyorsam.
I'm glad you're here.
Bu yerin önemi nedir?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Ne tür bir avantaj?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Peki.
This way, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Peki
You
zırh
appear
taşı
hesitant to
nerededir?
don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
Bülbül zırhını giyelim bakalım. Özelliklerimiz neymiş? Yanılsama büyüleri %17 daha az efsun harcar. Kilit açma %25, tek-el %25. %40 kuvvet yükseliyor. Ayaz direnci %50. Yenin çıkardığı ses azalır.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear ready for the oath.
Bunu da bir çıkartalım. Zaten kullanmıyoruz ne zamandır da.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the... Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Evet. Hadi devam
Good.
edelim.
After I open the gate, please stand on the circle.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Ya tamam hadi.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Anladık tamam. Aç şu kapıyı geçelim
Time's
içeriye.
wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Zaman kaybeden bir tek sizsiniz ya. Konuşup duruyorsunuz geri dönüp. Biz de burada duracağız herhalde.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Bülbül mü olduk şimdi biz?
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Başka şeyler de mi yaptı?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without two keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Yani anahtar her kapıyı açabilir mi?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Bu anahtar Lonca'nın olmamalı, benim olmalı. Anahtar üçümüzde kalabilir.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Niye?
If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Bir hırsız olarak ilk defa bir şeyi iade etmek için yola çıkıyorum.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Haydi gidelim o zaman.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go... Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Bunu neden bana anlatıyorsun ki?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Peki neden ben?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead, never desired it, never cared for it, don't want it.
Ne diyeceğimi bilmiyorum.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Tamam, kabul ediyorum.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Başlayalım o zaman.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Sence Mercer'a karşı şansımız var mı?
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Sanırım artık bülbülleriz.
Aye, and some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Until
Peki.
next we meet, lad.
Buradan çıkmadan önce anahtarı geri getirdiğimizde özellik açıyorduk galiba. Burada ne var? Bir eğitim kitabı var arkadaşlar. Sinsilik eğitim kitabı. Carlia. Daha güçlü hissetmiyorum.
With the skeleton key missing from the Twilight Sepulchre, I'm afraid Mercer's seen to it that none of us can benefit from Nocturnal's gifts.
Ama bizimle konuştu.
You merely transacted the oath, signed the unwritten contract with Nocturnal. In order for us to receive our abilities, our end of the bargain, I'm afraid the key must be returned.
Yani Nocturnal bize kızgın mı?
If Nocturnal was truly displeased with me, with any of us, she wouldn't have answered my call. I have no doubt that we still hold her favor, and I believe it gives us enough of an edge to defeat Mercer Frey.
Peki. Yola çıkalım. Gidiyorduk. Taraflarda başka bir şey yok gibi. Baktığımızda daha önce gitmişiz, temizlememişiz. Burada buluşmuyor muyduk? Ve daha önce yukarıdan gelmiştik. Ve sadece dışarıyı temizlemiştik sanırım. Giriş neredeydi burada? Yukarıya çıkacaktık. Buraları temizleyip bayağı oldu aslında. Beklediğim de oldu. Uzaklarda. Ama hala resetlenmemiş. Buraya girmeden önce süreye baktım da arkadaşlar. Girdikten sonra süreyi muhtemelen aşacağız. O yüzden bugünlük bu kadar diyelim. Buraya kadar izlediğiniz, takip ettiğiniz için teşekkürler. Eğer hala abone olmadıysanız abone olmayı, zili aktifleştirmeyi, videoyu beğendiyseniz beğendim butonuna tıklayıp paylaşmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.